Most people don't become broke overnight. They become broke slowly, one small decision at a time. A meal here, a payment there, a little debt, a little overspending. And before they realize it, years have passed and financially they're still stuck in the same place. Here's the scary part. If you have just $400 saved for an emergency, you're already doing better than millions of people. Think about that. One unexpected expense is enough to financially break a huge percentage of the population. Not because they're lazy, because nobody taught them how money actually works. And the habits keeping people broke are often so normal, most don't even notice them. The first mistake is having no financial target. Most people drift financially through life. They want more money, more freedom, less stress, but they never define what that actually means. And if there's no target, there's no direction. A person who says, "I want to save $10,000 in 2 years," behaves differently from someone who simply says, "I want more money." Clear goals change behavior. Without them, money disappears randomly. The second mistake is living without protection. Most people are one emergency away from debt, one car repair, one medical bill, one missed paycheck, and suddenly credit cards become survival tools. That's how financial traps begin. Not with luxury, with unpreparedness. An emergency fund doesn't make life exciting. It makes life stable. And stability is what allows long-term wealth building to happen. The third mistake is ignoring where money actually goes. This is where budgeting matters. Not because spreadsheets are exciting, but because awareness changes behavior. Most people check their bank account emotionally, not strategically. They spend first. Think later. Then wonder why nothing is left at the end of the month. Wealthy people track money because they understand something important. What gets measured improves. The fourth mistake is sacrificing the future for temporary comfort. Modern culture teaches people to consume constantly. Buy now. Upgrade now. Reward yourself now. But every financial decision has a hidden cost. Your future freedom. That doesn't mean never enjoying life. It means understanding balance. Because the goal is not to look wealthy today. The goal is to actually become wealthy later. The fifth mistake is expensive habits disguised as normal behavior. Small, repeated expenses destroy financial progress more than big purchases. Daily takeout, subscriptions, smoking, impulse shopping. Individually, they feel harmless. Repeated over years, they become wealth killers. Most people don't realize they're leaking money constantly, and leaks sink ships. The sixth mistake is bad debt. Debt is either a tool or a trap. Some debt buys assets. Some debt buys liabilities. But most people borrow money for things that lose value immediately. Cars, clothes, vacations, status. And while the item loses value, the interest payments continue. That's the cycle keeping millions financially stuck. The seventh mistake is trying to impress people. This destroys more wealth than people realize. Many purchases are not made from necessity. They are made for validation. To look successful, to feel important, to signal status. But appearances are expensive, and most people are financing a lifestyle they cannot actually afford. Real wealth is usually quiet. The final mistake is failing to invest consistently. Saving money alone is rarely enough. Money must eventually work. That means investing consistently over long periods of time. Not emotionally, not randomly, systematically. Because compound growth looks slow at first. Then suddenly, it changes everything. Most financially successful people are not geniuses. They simply avoid behaviors that quietly destroy wealth over decades. That's the real difference. Financial freedom is rarely one big decision. It's thousands of small decisions repeated consistently over time. And the people who understand that early completely change the direction of their lives.